Hi, my name is Thomas Allen, and I'm the Division Manager for the Office 365 advisory arm of Cyberstreams. Cyberstreams is an expert at deploying Office 365 with customers. Specifically, we've moved hundreds and hundreds of users to the product, and we're putting on this video series to clear up some misconceptions and also just general information about the product. So this specific video will address the academic pricing for Office 365. So one of the common things I hear from talking to educators and people involved in making decisions for IT departments at schools is that Office 365 is just way too expensive to implement across a student body. And that is an extremely tragic misconception on Microsoft's part, because they've developed a series of several different offerings for Office 365 where the cost to students is actually free or very, very low cost. We're talking $2 per student. As long as you're paying for the staff. And so I would like to take this video to kind of talk about the pricing. So as you can see on the screen in front of you, the simplest plan is actually free Exchange Online for both students, faculty, and staff. So if you just want email, calendars, collaboration, and we're not talking like Hotmail or Gmail, we're talking Exchange-based business class email. If that's all you want, Microsoft's willing to give that to you for free. And there really is no strings attached. They want you to try their product and then they think you'll upgrade. So if nothing else, I'd encourage you to test it out. And then from there, they have their actual paid plans. And so you can see an A1 plan all the way up to an A4 plan. So I'm going to kind of go through talking about each of those. So the A1 plan, what is added? Well, you still have the full robust Exchange email for collaboration. But you also have a product called Lync Online. And what Lync Online is, it is a unified communications platform. So you can do everything from having your students instant message each other to having your students collaborate on Word documents, Excel documents, and PowerPoint documents in groups of 3, groups of 5, via video conferencing as necessary. A good way to think of it is everyone's familiar with Skype. Lync is like a more robust and internally secure version of Skype. And you're giving this tool to all your students. Also, you get with it SharePoint Online, which is a collaboration, a custom developed collaboration platform that you can create workspaces in the cloud for specific projects. So if you wanted to have a project such as everything going on with this class for the history project in History 101, you can actually create a specific customized workspace where you have, here's the documents, here's the events, et cetera, et cetera. This comes as well with it. Now, if you look at the pricing at the bottom, students are free. And faculty are actually not that expensive, $6 per month. And so what are you getting? You're getting email, you're getting a unified communications platform, and you're also getting SharePoint Online. So that's quite a good plan all by itself. If we go up to the next plan, it also gives you Office web apps. And this is really, I think, a great core offering for K through 12 based institutions. And the reason for that is that the cost to the students is still free. So you're not dealing with a huge increase in expenditure while you're rolling out this platform over a wide array of students. Faculty are $10. However, the fact that all students are getting web apps for free is really a great courtesy to children who don't have wealthy parents. And so I would say not only are they getting the collaboration and communication tools we talked about previously, but they have the ability to edit Word documents, edit PowerPoints, edit Excel-based files, and they can do that in the cloud very easily. And this is free to all the students as long as the faculty are paying for the service. So now let's look at Plan A3. This includes everything that we've talked about so far, and then on top of that we're going to stack the following. You get some more applications such as Visio, which helps with developing workflows and a lot of things that you might use in a design or engineering-based program. And then you also get applications such as Excel. As far as your email, you get advanced archiving capabilities. Well, what does this mean? This means that you can have better control of your email stores, and you can make it so that it's very hard to ever actually remove emails. So if a student, for instance, deletes an email, or if a faculty member deletes an email, and then later they go, whoa, that was really important, there's actually an ability to go back and find that email later. Microsoft calls this feature legal hold because it is obviously very useful for a situation where you have a lawsuit that comes up. But it's also great because essentially every email is now immutable, which means you can't get rid of it. You delete it, it's gone from your mailbox, but there's a copy of that email somewhere. And for an academic institution that faces regulations and whatnot, this is a great thing. But probably the biggest thing to hone in on the Plan A3 is that all of your students get Office Professional Plus, and we're talking the robust desktop, full functioning application. And for just $2 a month, they're getting all of these things, including Office Professional Plus. I mean, that is just an absolutely killer deal. And I would say that this is probably the core offering that Office 365 will be adopted throughout collegiate institutions and high schools, because this is just an extremely affordable way to get those productivity applications on each desktop used throughout an infrastructure. Lastly, there is a Plan A4, and this allows you to incorporate voice and telecommunications equipment into Office 365. And I would really say that this kind of goes deep, and it has to do with integrating Lync into your phone system. And I don't know if it's necessary to get into that in this video. If you do have questions about that, feel free to give me a call. But essentially, I'd say that the first three plans that we talked about, A1 through A3, are very strong offerings. And they're very affordable as well, especially when you consider the cost on a per student basis. If you have questions about the content that was in these videos, or you have questions about what exactly is included in all these different features that I saw up on that graph on the board, please feel free to give me a call. Once again, my name is Thomas, and you can reach me at 425-274-1121. And if you prefer to use email, it's thomasa@cyberstreams.com. We're here to help you understand how to implement Office 365 and how to use it throughout your academic environment. I would love to speak with you. Thank you.